House Bill 2642 was the education bill that we came to the Capitol and fought for on the day of the rally. We were anticipating $60 million of new money over the period of 10 consecutive years, which would bring us back to the funding levels of 2008 per student. However, by the next day, that bill had morphed into, more educational days on the calendar and a war between ODOT funds and educational funds. Rally speakers asked for the money through the elimination of state tax cuts and the elimination of tax breaks in the oil and gas industry, not from ODOT. I want you to take a look at this book, picture it as a textbook. Do we all remember what we felt like as students in school whenever we would receive the textbook, open the front cover, and we were the first student to sign that new textbook? My daughter is graduating this year, and she has not opened a textbook as the first student and signed her name in there as the first student to receive that textbook since the 5th grade. My son has been in public education for 5 years. He does not have that feeling at all. He has never received a new textbook. It's time to take this seriously. We have been hurt. We are making fiscal choices now. It's not just textbooks anymore. Now it's teachers. In my district alone, I have had to tell 4 of our staff members that they will not be rehired at this time. I do not know what the future outlook is like. I've told them that they will be rehired possibly in June, possibly in July, maybe even as late as August, if at all, because I do not know what our funding outlook looks like. I do not have a grasp on it. State legislators did not have their budget to us so that the State Department could plan for our amount of budget that we get at the local level by April 1st like they were supposed to, and that really puts us in a bind as administrators.
Whatever happened to saying that every student in Oklahoma, in our nation, deserves a free and appropriate education? Where'd that go? Have we lost focus? Have we lost direction? How many of you in here today owe public education for what you are and who you are and what you're doing? How many of you? You don't need to hold your hand, but you know that. Well, where are we going? Okay? We're going to move kids out of public school and give them a choice. You know who we're giving a choice to? We're giving a choice to the people that have money enough to put their kids in charter schools. We're going to take more money away from public schools for kids that deserve a free and appropriate education, regardless of their social status, regardless of their race, regardless of their beliefs. We had a special ed student come to our school, and the parents said, you know, I'm going to keep my student at home. Tell me who to contact. I gave him the list of EPIC. I gave him the list of the schools you see advertised on the news. We're your school. Contact us. I'll shorten it for you. Guess how many of them accepted this student? 0. Okay? 0. Didn't want to accept that student. Too much of a liability, too much accountability for them to have to educate that child. Thank you.